Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. So Wurkkos has sent us in another flashlight. Thank you, Wurkkos. Today we're going to be looking at the TD01C. The maximum on this guy is 2,200 lumens. And get this, the throw, 1,039 meters. This thing is a monster thrower. Yeah, that's what this is going to be built for. Like a search and rescue type flashlight. If you own a ranch and you need long distance, looking at the cattle, horses, or just in the backyard, you want to beam in on something. Or even if you're looking for Sasquatch, this is going to be your light. So, the turbo on this, like I said before, interesting. Well, I was just looking at this. So this is the TD01C. This says max lumens 2200 lumens, and I was looking at here. This one supposedly is only 1800 lumens, but the TD01 has a turbo of 2100 lumen, 2200 lumens. So I'm not sure if that is a misprint on their part, because I don't want to give the wrong impressions on the review. So, you know, that might be a misprint, because the TD01C, which we have, the distance on the meters isn't right either. It's less. So this guy's 1,000 meters. So this is the TD01C has less max lumens and max less distance, but the intensities are all the same. This also has less runtime. Less runtime, but less power. Does the TD01 have a bigger battery then? Because this one comes with the 21700. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, anyway, let's get into this one. It's still a pretty good light. There's nothing wrong with this. 1800 lumens at 1,000 meters. That's a hell of a throw. So anyway, this has got the eco mode, 30 lumens for 50 hours. The low, 150 lumens for 15 hours. Your mid-range, 350 lumens for 6.5 hours. Your high, 800 lumens for 3 hours. And the turbo, 1800 for 2 hours. So, and then you got your strobe, your SOS, and your beacon. It's IPX8 water rated for standard 1 meter drop, and then without the battery, this boy weighs 7.05 ounces or 200 grams. So anyway, let's get into it and see what we got here. Give me a second. Well, the TV decided to start making noise. Alright, so we've got the manual there. So we got a lanyard with one seal. We've got our charging cable. Man, I've got stockpiles of these now. Here is the light. Like it. I like the style. Nice style. Nice design. Look at that emitter. Look at that thrower. Wow. Let me wipe Those. I had the light out earlier. That was my fingerprints. So, look at that emitter though. That is impressive. That is a thrower for sure. This was engineered throw. Nice style, nice design. Feels good in the hands. And one thing I am happy to see is a lot of people, it almost seems like the companies are kind of doing away with them. But on the bigger lights, there's no pocket clip, and I'm glad that that's not on there. It doesn't make sense to have a pocket clip on a big old honker of a light. So, I am glad to see that. Yeah, but overall, got your charging port there. This is going to be your mode button, and then your on-off is here, your tactical switch. So, now the UI on this is pretty basic. So basically, you got the one on here, and that's we've got our eco mode here, which is 30 lumens. And we step it up to low, 150. Mid is 350 lumens. And then your high at 800. And then if we double tap, you got your turbo. Ooh, I can feel the heat on my hand on that boy. Yeah. So, it is a thrower. And then of course your tactical switch, if you just want to tap it on and off, it's a small tap, not all the way in, right? So let's go ahead, and then from off, if you double tap, it'll double tap and it goes into turbo. So anyway, let's head outside and see how far we can get this sucker to throw, huh? Alright, you guys, so I had to find a pretty good location because this light is such a thrower. So I'm out here at the little lake up by my house. So we're going to start out here. So we got, this is eco mode, and even on eco, it's got quite a bit of throw there. As you can see, that bench is probably, I don't know, good 50 feet away, 50, 60 feet. So not bad on eco. And then we got low, and this thing is just such a freaking, I mean, it's already hitting across the pond over there. And then there's your medium. You know, I have to tell you, video doesn't really serve justice on some of these lights. You know. And that's high. Let's see if I can get somewhere over here. And then wait till I turn on turbo. That. It's crazy. That's all the way across the other side of the pond. I mean, almost at the other end, to be honest. So just so you guys can see, I do have the light in my hand. This is the... But look at that. It's like a laser. It's like a laser beam. So, it's really, really good light. It's really good for search and rescue and things too, you know? I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I mean, I have a lot of lights, but I don't have anything remotely close to the beam that this thing puts off. It's just incredible. And it's really, I mean, when it lands, it really just shines up the whole area. Because you have lights that'll shine really far, but doesn't really, like, illuminate the whole entire area. Look at this. Damn, that's incredible. Yeah, turbo's the way to go on this guy. But, you know, there we go. That's eco mode, guys. Eco mode is not bad. So there's eco and there's turbo. Isn't that just awesome? I do not have any throwers like this, but I do now. I'm actually going to leave this one in my truck. On the truck door, actually. So, links will be in the description for this one, you guys. And as you know, these are very budget-friendly flashlights. Christmas is coming up. So if you're looking for high quality, but not expensive gifts, I'm telling you, my videos are the way to go when it comes to this stuff, especially for the holidays, guys. So, well, I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to leave you guys on turbo mode. So you can see a little beam over here. Look at that. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys here, like I said. Links in the description. Please give a thumbs up to the video and a comment of any kind to help with the algorithm. Trying to get that back up. You guys have been doing really, really good. You've been supporting the channel. You've been really awesome. And thanks again to Wurkkos for sending out this awesome thrower. And until next time, that's going to be it, you guys.